Yo, JSF, how y'all doing? So before I even start, this video, I want to just say this video is in no way, shape, or form a video saying Spawn is bad. Not trying to downplay Spawn or say he sucks, he's low tier. I think Spawn's a good character. I think he's a solid character. He's a solid mid-tier, maybe upper mid-tier character, but he's not top tier and he's not like broken. He's not like broken tier or top tier. There isn't much broken in this game. Not to me, because I've dealt with real broken characters. Martian Manhunter and Justice 1 anyone. But he's not like top tier, he's not like broken tier, he's not like super high, he's just like solid. But yeah, I'm not trying to say that he's bad. For anybody who's gonna come out of this video thinking, why are you complaining about Spawn? Why are you downplaying Spawn? It's more how the game sets him up to fail. Because on paper, when you look at what this character can do, it sounds like a good character, right? He's got a good low poke. Well, down one's good. Down four's trash. Down three's whatever, but that's not really a big deal. He's got pretty fast long range buttons. Fast for their range, right? It's like good at whip punishing. He's got some of the best whip punishing in the game. Got a really good sweep. He's got a button that can anti-air you jumping at him. And if he calls it out, not really in this variation, but hold on. There we go. Sorry. Ooh. If he calls it out, as you can see, or reacts to it fast enough, he can combo off it. Now, variation 2, you can get more damage off of it, but you get the point. Yeah, he's got a lot of good tools, but the problem is, like, I just want to go over the problems with Spawn. The problem with Spawn and Spawn in this game in particular, because I think if you cut this character out and put him in a different game, he's probably a really good character, a really good character. But in this game, he's like, unless the game changes or he changes, he's like destined to be mid-tier. And it's kind of like a little lesson, not a lesson, I don't want to act like I'm your teacher or something, but look at this as a guide looking at other characters. Like when they come out, what do they fall into the same trap? Because Spawn's not the only one. And it's so, to me, it's so obvious. It's clear as day, right? But I guess some people don't get it. I guess NetherRealm doesn't get it, or they don't care, or they don't want everybody to be good. They don't want everybody to be on the same level playing field. Now, so Spawn, like I said, good character, got good buttons, good long range buttons, just to say. Now, his close range buttons, his down one is good. His down one's great. I don't think anybody's complaining about his down one, right? 7 frames, started up, -4 on block. From max range, you can get it to be -3, I'm pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, you can get it to be -3, which is solid. You know, Spawn's mobility isn't terrible. It's not, I mean, it's probably not the fastest in the game, like the walk speed and dashes, but they're not bad, you know? I'm not really complaining about it much. Maybe his backdash a tiny bit, but like, I'm not really complaining about it. So I want to start with some of the good things that he has, you know? These buttons, 4-2, 16 frames, hits from pretty much round start. Let's see if he's not blocking. Yeah, if he's not blocking, it'll be just about a whiff. And if you step into it, it'll hit. Right? Same with back one, 13 frames though. You get a little closer, bam. One thing I want they should change though, is either fix the visual or extend the hitbox. Because you see how the cape hits Liu Kang, but he doesn't get hit? Now look at his leg. And I know that that's just like the last part of the cape, but you see how it hits him? The cape touches him, but he doesn't get hit. Because then it goes like, what's the final hurt box of the move if it's not the visual cape? So that's one thing I just want them to tweak. But yeah, he's got those buttons. Bam, he's got a good fireball. It is a high. Second hits a mid. Blah 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 blah. Jump normals are okay, they're whatever. Blah 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 blah. Now, I don't want to spend too much about what's good. Oh, his Spawn in variation 2 specifically. Let's switch so I can show that for those who haven't seen it and those who don't know. I don't want to skip out on anything for them. I'm going to try to do an optimal combo, which I wouldn't recommend doing. That's an optimal 2-bar combo, 41%, 411 damage. If I didn't burn the last meter, it would have been like 37, 370, 380, something like that. So Spawn can hit like a fucking truck. He can hit for a lot of damage. The problem with that is at high level, Spawn has no real way to open you up, right? Other than you making mistakes. The reason I like Spawn is because he takes advantage of your mistakes. Like if you're the type of player, that is gonna do a lot of this, like, you know what I mean? From that range, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna kill you for it, like 100%. Or I'm gonna do this. And 368, 36%, right? If you whiff a lot, if you're just walking around moving in neutral and not ready to block, not ready to hit block real quick or duck or anything, I'm gonna destroy you. Like I'm gonna kill you with Spawn, because that's what he's designed to do, right? He punishes bad play. Well, kind of. And we'll get to that. But basically, if you aren't ready to defend at any time when you're in this about range, like Spawn will get you for it. Like I can dash up, do it from this range. Woo, woo, woo. You see how the first hit whiffs? That seems like a bad thing, but you'd be so shocked at how often the second hit will catch him when the first hit whiffs. Because second hit's a mid in that string, and that's his 3-4 string. Standard 3 is 12 frames. Hits from almost round start. Second hit comes out 7 frames later. They try to flinch, do anything, they get hit. So that's great. But that's what Spawn's designed to do. The problem with that is, in this game, the best characters and a lot of characters can just get the fuck in. Like I don't remember if I said this in a video or what, but I was like, Liu Kang can EX fireball you, then flying kick and immediately be in. Like, I don't think people understand. I don't think people understand. This is just one example. This is just one character, right? Wait, hold on 1 second. Okay. Oh fuck. I'm doing everything backwards. Okay. I got this. I can do this. Now. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to laugh. Now look. I'm only gonna get hit by one. You get hit by one fireball, you're done. He's here. Hey, he's here. He is here. Liu Kang has arrived. He's in the building, and that's default. And that's if you get hit by one EX fireball from anywhere, from complete full screen to anywhere else, right? And the problem with that is, once Liu Kang is in, you don't have to play this area range of whiff punishing. You play this game, right? You play this game. And I mean, we know how this game goes. Then you get grabbed, then you get thrown, then it's this. Wait. Oh, wait. How do... Oh, I don't have it in this variation. I forgot I picked a different variation. Then you get into this. He does little fireball, etc., etc., etc. Like, you get into his world, right? And the problem is, Spawn and there are other characters in this game. Like Frost has the same problem, honestly, that just once you get in on them like this close, they don't have an answer. Like, this game is built around strike, throw mix, like having a 9, 10, or 11 frame mid string or an auto shimmy string. A string, this isn't an auto shimmy, it's 2 highs, but that can act as one sometimes, that string. But Liu Kang doesn't need it. His strike throw is OD. But then you have other characters like Gears, you have other characters like Johnny Cage, you have other characters like Cybot, you have other characters like that have an answer. Like, they have a way to open you up, right? Like, I remember when the game first came out, people were like, Liu Kang doesn't have an overhead, and you don't need an overhead. You don't, like Spawn has back one, right? 13 frame mid, solid range, boom, into an overhead, right? It's unsafe. Or he's got a 12 frame low string, low starter, right? So technically he has an overhead and a low. It's not a mix up because they're off different strings, but he has it, you know? It exists. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't give him that doesn't add to his offense, is what I'm trying to say, right? That doesn't give him any more advantage. Like, it's not like, oh shit, Spawn's mixing you. If it's not a 50-50 in this game, or like a low special and overhead normal, something coming off the same button, then it really doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't. And in this situation, like, Spawn doesn't have an auto shimmy string. He has 1-1, and look how stubby his jab is. His jab is stubby as shit. It doesn't hit from here. Surprise. And if his does, and he has an advancing jab string. This shit is really good. There are things like that NetherRealm doesn't think about, or they think about it and don't care. But like characters like Liu Kang, Johnny, well, I don't know about Johnny. I feel like Johnny has it too. Nightwolf, like, that have advancing jab strings. Like, when they jab you, they go forward. And and half the time it's a goddamn auto shimmy. But instead, Spawn has stubby jab. He has this, but you tell me what you think looks better. And then you have that at the end. And if you go for this, there's a huge gap that you can get punished for. But yeah, I'm not here to talk about how bad his jab is. Just basically that he doesn't have strike throw mix, right? Like, look at every good character in this game. They all have strike throw mix or auto shimmy strings or ways to open you up. Ways to pressure you and stagger you to death and open you up. Like, this is Stagger Combat 11. If your character doesn't have good staggers, good strike throw mix, good throw game, it doesn't matter. Like, Spawn has a throw, crush, and blow. Bam. Well, I guess my lefts and my rights are all mixed up. He has a throw, crush, and blow, right? And you need to be closer for me to do it, which is so stupid. Like, what's funny is from here it won't activate, right? I'm still in the corner, won't activate. From here it will. So, crush and blow requirement, he needs to be in the corner, his back needs to be in the corner. You can do it from here, you get one dash out and it'll still hit. Any further it won't work. And it does a shit ton of damage, as it should, because it's so situational. You can do 531 if you burn another bar. The problem is, this should never ever work, right? Especially when his back is in the corner, expect him to throw, ducking down to it. And then if he does land the grab, back tech, you know he's gonna throw you back, or forward tech, whatever it is. You know he's gonna throw forward. You know it. There's so, like, high level play, there's no chance this should ever work. I mean, every now and then it might. If in a long set it can work. But in like a 2 out of 3, 3 out of 5, that should never work. Because just duck. And if you don't want to duck, you think you're gonna get hit, he's hitting you with the low. Alright, cool. Poke. Or what am I saying? Tech. Or tech the throw. You know what I mean? So, like, the point I was trying to get at before I distracted myself, like I always do, is he has this great throw crushing blow. And honestly, I wouldn't care if they nerfed the damage on this. Like, made it do at max like 400 or something, instead of letting it do over 5, but gave him a way to open you up with throws, right? And this isn't even absolutely optimal, it's just a combo I use because you get like 34% before they can break away. That's why I use that combo. I don't think it's optimal, but I think you can get more damage. But yeah, it's a great throw cushion blow, but how's Spawn supposed to throw you? Like, honestly, how is Spawn as a character? He's good at whiff punishing, like controlling this area, right? You jump at him, you get anti-aired. You whiff a button, you get whiff punished. Like, he's got some solid zoning. You know what I mean? He's that kind of character. How is he supposed to throw you? So it's not really that great, right? The jab fingers for punishes are low level. You know, there are a lot of moves that you think you'd be able to use that on that you really can't. Bam, 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 bam. Oh yeah, I still have us all close together. I gotta work on my practice mode. I'm so bad at this shit. See how I tried to Oh, that's unsafe. Let me jab punish him. Flying kick's hella unsafe. Let me jab. No. His jab is super stubby. Let me dash forward. Ooh, it works. Gotcha, that's good. But that's the problem Frost used to have before the patch, right? She would have to dash up before the Evo patch. She would have to punish you. She would have to dash up and do her jab string. It's crazy. But yeah, it's just, it's not like he's helpless or useless, but it's just it's an issue that not nobody. There are other characters who have it too, but like, I feel like it's a fixable issue that the good characters don't have. Like, I don't think Liu Kang has that problem. Like, let's put Swan on. That's why I have Liu Kang on the screen, because he's like the generic top tier. Look, I just don't know his buttons. God, what the fuck are his buttons? Yeah, 1, 2 works. Swan, jump at me. Like, you see how easy it is to anti-air with jab with Liu Kang? All of a sudden, 25%. Or I build up my crush and blow. or I want to get it all. Nah. Or I do that and it's 34% of your health. Like, it's just, and this is just one. Like, Liu Kang, I promise you, Liu Kang is the only character who like can do shit like this. I know he's the best at it, in one of the best characters in the game, but like, I just don't understand why there are certain characters who have to deal with these problems and other characters who don't. Like I said in one of my other videos, Cetrion is the best zoner in the game, hands down, completely free. But she still has staggers. She still has some strike throw mix. You know what I mean? She still has up close like mix. She can still do mind games with her pressure. Why does she get that? Why does she get pressure? Why does she get strike throw mix? Why does she get all this shit and the best zoning in the game? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And if you're gonna give it to a character like that, and give it to a completely 100% rush down character like Jackie, and give it to a character like Liu Kang who can zone and rush down, and give it to a character like Johnny Cage who can play the mid-range footsie game and zone and pressure, like, give it to him too. Just give it to fucking everybody. Give everybody some strike throw mix. Give everybody a reason to be thrown. Give everybody a reason to land their mids, right? Give every character in this game a 9, 10, or 11 frame mid. 9, 10, or 11 frame mid string. Or if it's not, it can hit low, right? The string can hit low, but I think if it hits low, it should be 10 frames. That way it's like there's no visual cue to it. It should be like the same fucking frame. Like, or something, or at least give it the same range as the throw, you know what I mean? Because like, other characters will always have the advantage over them. They always will. Like, Spawn's a really good character, but Spawn's mid-screen throw game is only good at low-level and mid-level play. At high-level play, when I do back one, then try to dash up and grab, they can literally see it. Some players will punish me, some players will just take the throw, whatever, depending on what their reactions are. And it's like, again, like I'm saying, this video is not to say Spawn is garbage, he's such a bad character, blah, blah, blah. He's not bad. He's not a bad character. And he's not the only character with this problem. It's just the way this game is designed benefits certain characters, and he's not one of them. He's kind of left on the outside. It's what I'm worried about with Fujin too. Like, just looking at Fujin's gameplay and all his tools and shit, he looks really good, but he looks like once you get in on him, you are gonna make him your bitch and there's nothing he can do about it. And that's the problem. Like, some of these characters just get fucking mauled, and there are no real defensive options in this game. Like, there really aren't. Like, what are you gonna do? Wake up, roll? Wake up 3, neutral jump, wake up, roll, neutral jump, wake up 2, okay, cool, I just won't commit. And that's the other thing, like, characters like Johnny Cage who have fast enough or very active long range normals, like, they can punish you for that shit. Like, even with Spawn, I can kind of do it. Like, I can wait outside of your wake up range so you can't hit me, and if you do wake up forward roll, wake up 2, up 3, or try to jump, I can punish you for it. All you can do is hold the wake up, or wake up back roll, but in the corner, GG. That's kind of like why this game is like fucking, once you get in the corner, GG. But yeah, this video is kind of, it's weird. It's kind of like about Spawn, but it's kind of about like the way the game is designed as a whole. I don't have a problem with it. I don't hate a game built around strike throw mix, and you either have a mid or you don't, and that means you're good or you're not. Like, imagine if Baraka's 4-4 was like 10 frames. Well, no, his 4-4 is 12 frames. It's fine, but it's not special cancelable, so he can't really get shit off of it. But you know what I mean? Imagine a character like, God, who doesn't have shit? Like Scarlet, right? Imagine a character like Scarlet with 2 throw crushing blows. Imagine if her standing 2 was a mid. Like her whip string where she does the 3 whips and knocks you in the air. Imagine if the first hit was a 11 frame, 10 frame mid. You know how much scarier she would be? She has 2 throat crushing blows. She would be scary as fuck. Just make that one change and nothing else. I guarantee you she gets better. I guarantee it. And I'm sure that's not her only problem, but I'm just saying, like, the way this game is designed really, really fucks with Spawn as a character, and it's a few other characters too, like Frost and Scarlet, and I'm sure there's others that I don't know. Please redesign Devora. She's scrubby as hell. I hate her. I hate everybody who plays her, and I just don't want to deal with it. Like, all Devora players do is, what is that normal jump to? The one with the long reach? Just neutral jump and do that, or forward jump and do that. It's like, oh my god, bro. Like, that's literally the entire gameplay. Like, characters like that should be redesigned. But that's a sidetrack. Just as an example, I wanted to use Spawn as an example because I understand the character well. I play him a lot. He's pretty much my most played character now. He's really fun. I really enjoy him. But there's certain matchups where Spawn just gets mauled. He either gets mauled or he gets outzoned, right? Because he doesn't, like, fit the build and what this game really is designed for, right? So, like, a character like Liu Kang, here's what's stupid. Here's what's really, really stupid. A character like Liu Kang with better up-close game than Spawn, right? Better pressure, better, I guess mix-ups, better pressure in staggers and shit, right? Strike throw game, 2 throw crushing blows, a crushing blow counter hit for his mid string. This character can also outzone Spawn, and I say this in knowing that Spawn has a projectile parry. But like, to be able to beat, like, his projectile parry doesn't parry lows either. Like, apparently what's this guy's name? Shang Tsung? Let me look at this shit.
Chosen dude.
Let's look at these two real quick.
Tournament.
Apparently, and I'm all over the place in this video. I started off just Spawn, and then I got to thinking, it's kind of just the game as a whole, like how everything is, right? Let's make. Oh, he does have fireball. Nice. So AI. Oh, reversal on, reversal, low fireball. Bam. Now watch this. See that? See that? That's all I wanted to show you. Now watch this. Like, it's just another another thing with the it doesn't really matter which one I pick, huh? Another thing with the one-to-one comparisons that I always talk about that NetherRealm doesn't do. They just don't take one character, say, like, especially when you're adding a DLC character, I feel like, how could you not do it? Because we're going to do it as fans for free. So I don't get how you cannot, like, say, how does this character fit in this game with these characters? Is this character better than that character? Does he have a move similar to that character? Do they function the same way? If so, why do they not? You know, whatever. But, again, I'm going to do the same fucking thing. Reversal mode on, reversal attack. Low fireball. Watch this. Wait. Oh, I get hit. Oh, I get hit. Wait. So Shang Tsung gets to parry low fireballs, but I don't? What? Why? Because I get more damage on combos than him, but he also has way better zoning. He also has Ermac lift that can pick me up from this range. He can play the mid-range game. He also has a 10-frame low starter. I have a 12-frame low starter. You know what I mean? He also has an overhead that comes off of mid-string. It's like, and I don't, how do I say it? I'm not trying to say, oh, he's just a bad version of Shang Tsung. But you gotta look at those things, right? You gotta, like, look at those and say, yo, if this character can do this and has this, why am I getting this? But why am I getting this, which is just basically a worse version? You know what I mean? And I guess you can say, oh, Spawn gets more damage. That's why he's a worse version of Shang Tsung in some aspects of life. But I still call bullshit because, honestly, damage is not the name of the game in this game. Look at the top tiers. Oh, wait. I'm going to get back to that. Damage. Don't let me forget that. But it's just so funny, right? Like, look at Shang Tsung's forward too. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Both. Turn easy crushing blows on, make you block. Right? 17 frames, little 1 frame slower than spawns, but how do you say, a little more range, right? Goes into a low, just like spawns, and then the last hit is a mid if you want it, and it's completely safe on block, right? Now spawns, make him block. What is the last? There it goes. Minus 14. Completely unsafe. If you want to finish the string. Like, I just don't understand. Oh man. I really don't. I don't have much more to say, man. I should end this video now so it doesn't get too long, because I can point out a lot of shit like this, and I just hope you guys see this too. I really hope I don't have to explain that. Like, look, 13 frame mid, very good range. Second hit, boom, overhead launches, great, minus 12. Shang Tsung's back one, 14 frames, about the same range, minus 2. Spawns a minus 2. Overhead, 18 frames comes down, minus 6 on block. Completely safe from everything in the goddamn game. You don't get a combo. Oh, whoops. You don't get a combo off his, so it's fair that it's safe. Completely fair. But if it crush and blows, you guessed it, you get a goddamn combo. Sweep similar. I promise you, it's like they did a chart of Shang Tsung and said, let's make him a little bit worse and give him more damage. This normal forward 4. I don't know what the crush and blow requirement is for that. I've never gotten it. It's a high +5. I wish I can get plus frames in your face like this. It would make you respect my shitty normals. I mean, I don't want to say that, not shitty normals, but y'all know what I mean. Like this. This is the mid string that I have to like threaten with. And I have to, I don't know if you can hear me hitting the buttons. I can't just do one. Just doing one button is -7, right? And I mean, I'm sure you can enforce some low level mind games. Just hit that, and then I'm trying to do it's not even working. And then go for a throw. But look how long that stagger is before you can go for a throw. Like, they would notice and hit a button, and then you have to dial in the other 2 hits. Yeah, you have to dial it in all the 3 buttons, and then you're -6. Now you can special cancel it before you get to the last hit, but the best thing you can do is EX Fireball and be -3. Everything else is unsafe. Charge is unsafe. That is unsafe. That's -4, but it's a high that can kill you. Like, everything else is unsafe. And that's my go-to string. That's like my 10 frame mid string, 11 frame mid. His is a 12 frame low. Shang Tsung's is a 10 frame low. -9. Now here's where we get a little more fair, because that has a big ass gap in it. But he could also go for the low, which is completely safe on block. -5. So it's like, I don't have to combo you. Don't have to. Bam. And because you're waiting to either flawless block the overhead, or you're trying to poke her down too, hey, guess what? I can do nothing. You know what I mean? Shang gets some close-up mind games. He does. They're not the best. He doesn't have Liu Kang level staggers in mind games and all that kind of stuff, but he gets it. He has it. Down 4 pushes back to a good range, because then he can woo-woo. Like, his game is set up to be in this game, if that makes sense. Like, Shang Tsung's not the easiest character to play, but he seems like he fits in his game. It's like Spawn was made similar to Shang, but a little kookier to not really fit in the game. Like, I hope that makes sense. I hope everything, because this is probably gonna sound nuts to anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about. But like, just the little things like that, right? Like, I can't stagger shit off of this, because look how long it is before I can move. And it's clear that I didn't go for the rest of the string. I think you'll get some mileage in this at a low level, but I think people will just see that in MASH. Yeah, they're gonna see it in MASH, and you can't one hit confirm it. So even if they get hit, look, that's me trying to MASH charge. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, they designed him a little too weird. They should have kept it a little more simple, a little more MK11, and that's kind of just the injustice that they gave Spawn, man. But let me know what y'all think. Am I just complaining too fucking much? Because Spawn's not bad at all. I mean, his fireball is also a mid that can be low profiled. I'm sure I brought this up before. Yeah, EX part is a mid. It can be low profile. So even though I say Spawn has some good zoning, you can just walk up down 4, and he can't do a damn thing to you. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you just want to walk from full screen or whatever, you just want to walk in, down 4, down 4, down 4, down. You like, he can't do anything about it. There's not a button he can press that'll hit you. Until you get in this range, then he can. Only thing he can try to do in that situation is the slowest fuck neutral move in the game. That's it. 21 frame starter, minus 18, minus 25. Further away you do it, the less minus it is. But goddamn, like it's a tough day at the office. But anyway, I promise I'm stopping, because I should stop. I'm just saying I don't understand why he was designed. Like, I get some of it. Like, I love that he whiff punishes. I love that he's got, you know, the long buttons. Like, if you're just super trigger happy and pressing buttons in the mid range, he'll punish you for that. But he has nothing to stop the insane pressure of the game. Every character who's good at this game has that kind of pressure. And I just don't get it. Like, I just really hope that they retool the game and either fix the characters who don't have it, or nerf the characters who do have it. I honestly would rather them just give everybody some close-up mind games, since you gave it to fucking Cetrion. Like, I just don't understand. Sindel's a weird case. I don't know her well enough, but she has her forward 4, which, like, is a mind game in itself. It's a 14 frame button, but it's a really, really good stagger. It's a really, really good fucking am I gonna throw you, am I gonna finish the string move, and it does good damage, so it works. It's not the best, but it works a lot, similar to like some Liu Kang shit, or some, you know, like, it's all the same thing. Kung Lao can do all the same shit. Aaron Black to an extent can do it. Cabal can do it. Noob Saibot can do it. Johnny Cage can do it. Cassie can do it. Nightwolf can do it. Jax can do it. Jackie can do it. Raiden, I think Raiden can too. Like, you know what I mean? And then once there's something in the game that 20 characters can do but 10 can't, why can't the 10 do it? What do they have to compensate? But anyway, let me know what y'all think. If y'all tired of listening to me rant about characters. Again, I'm not saying Spawn is bad. I would just like to see some tools in the game be universal if they're gonna be that good. That's really all I'm saying. But hey, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Appreciate the people that are commenting. Subscribe if you like the content. I'm pushing out as much as I can. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Stay safe. JSF, I'm out of here.